Hello, my name is Ariana Rose. This is my quick go-to video for when I'm in a hurry and need to run out the door, which is a lot of times, especially when I'm on my way to work. So I hope you guys enjoy and maybe pick up some tips for when you are in a hurry. Alright, so I already moisturized my face and now I'm going to moisturize my lips with my new Bites Agave lip mask, and this has been my lifesaver over this past week because my lips have been intensely dry. It's really nice and thick and creamy. I love it. Now I'm going to prime my eye on top of my eyelid and underneath with my Cover FX Anti-Age Smoothing Eye Primer. Little goes a long way. And I'm just going to apply this to my eyelids and underneath my eye. It really helps to just smooth everything out, and your concealer and eyeshadow and everything lays really smoothly and lasts longer. Since we're doing a quick and easy look, I'm using a powder foundation, so I'm going to start with my concealer, and I'm only using my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I'm going to place this just on the areas where I have the most darkness. And I'm going to blend that out with my Sigma Tapered Kabuki brush. It's F86. Next, I'm going to conceal any sort of spots on my face and areas where I want a little extra coverage. And I'm using my MAC Mineralized Concealer in NC20. Now, since I'm doing a quick makeup and I'm in a hurry, I'm going to use the least amount of brushes as possible. Since I use this for my under eye concealer, I'm just going to use it for my concealer on my face as well. You want to make sure that you are doing more patting motions if you want a fuller coverage. Now I'm going to set my under eye concealer with my Ambient lighting powder from Hourglass and Ethereal Lights, and I'm using my Sigma Tapered Highlighter brush, F35. Now the foundation that I'm going to use is my MERCIER Mineral Powder in Soft Porcelain. I really like this foundation powder because it gives you a really nice glow to your skin, and it has buildable coverage. You can actually get a pretty full coverage from this foundation, and it's super quick and easy. I like to just keep it facing upside down, and then I'll just twist off the top, and then I'll grab my product from the actual lid. My favorite blush to apply this powder with is my MAC Duo Fiber 187 brush. It just works it into the skin beautifully and gives you a softer coverage that looks a little bit more natural. It is a little light, but the next shade darker is way too dark for me right now because I've gotten so pale. So I'm just going to add a little bit of a bronze to warm up my face a little bit. And I'm using my new Guerlain bronzer, oh my gosh, bronzer in Terracotta 00. I am obsessed with this. It gives you just the perfect natural bronze. It's not too matte, it's not too shimmery, it's super light. You can really build it up if you want to as well. And I'm just using my Bobbi Brown bronzer brush for this. So when you're in a hurry and you really need to get out the door, I think the most important thing is just to make sure that your skin looks really good and fresh and that everything is super blended. I think that you should spend more time on your skin rather than your eyes because you're going to look more put together if your skin is on point. Now I'm going to take my NARS BOURDIN, I believe is how you say it, palette, and I am going to use the blush and the highlighter. I'm using the highlighter and then I'm going to use this blush. I'm going to use my same Bobbi Brown bronzer brush for my blush today. Before I highlight, I'm just going to go back in with my dual fiber brush and just sort of blend everything out and make sure it's looking nice and clean and put together. I'm going to use my same tapered highlighter brush from Sigma and the highlighter from the palette. Now to save time, I'm also going to apply this to my eyelids and also the inner corner of my eyes. Now I'm going to use my same bronzer that I used on my face and just sort of put a little bit on top of my eyelid and my crease and a little bit right underneath. And I just use a fluffy brush. You can use any one that you want. Mine is Max 224. Now when I'm in a really huge hurry, I don't do much to my brows, but what I do like to do is do a little bit of a tinted brow gel. Mine is from Anastasia and it is an espresso. I like to use this since my eyebrows are lighter than my hair color. It just helps everything to look more natural. Now I'm going to curl my lashes and add mascara, my favorite combo right now. It changes all the time, but I'm just using a little sample from Tarte. It's the Lights Camera Lashes 4-in-1 mascara. And then I like to go on top with my Benefit They're Real. After I get a nice coverage of the Tarte mascara, I go in with this and I just sort of wiggle it up to separate the lashes, and then I'll go in with the very tip and just sort of extend the ends and the inner and outer corners. If you're in a hurry and you get mascara all over the place, which is usually what I do, especially when I'm in a hurry, just do other things and right before you run out the door, grab a little Q-tip. All your mascara will be dry, and then you could just sort of go over the areas that you have the mascara and then it will come right off. To finish it off, I'm just going to do a lip gloss, and this is Bites Lush Fruit Lip Gloss in Peach. Now this is a really pretty peachy pink color. The consistency is pretty thick, it feels like it would be sticky, but it's really creamy when you rub your lips together. It's really nice. I'm enjoying it. It's moisturizing too. It's a good lip gloss because it adds enough color so you can just put it on and then leave. I like to sometimes just throw a bright lipstick in my bag, so if I feel like it when I'm out, I can change up my lip. And if you feel like you need to and it's necessary, you can set your makeup with any sort of setting spray. I'm just going to use Fix Plus because that's what I usually do. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed and have a wonderful day.